People have asked me about the ancients, the Hopi, the Maya, especially Native American cosmologies, astrology, soul ideas, spirit ideas. So let's talk about it. The first mistake people make is assuming the ancients were describing ultimate truth, which I can speak about. I've spent over a decade searching for that. But they weren't. They were actually building functional models to survive, regulate behavior, and keep their societies coherent. You see, they observed cycles extremely well. Seasons, migration patterns, weather, human emotion, birth and death, collective behavior, nervous system rhythms. Those observations were accurate. What came after was symbolic interpretation. Astrology was not originally a fate system, it was a timing system. This calendar tied to their agriculture, travel, leadership decisions, and social coordination. Over time, those and their symbols did harden. Their maps became authority. But keep in mind, the observer disappeared. The Maya tracked time with incredible precision. That does not mean time has intention. It means they were disciplined observers of recurrence. They saw patterns repeat and built meaning around them to stabilize civilization. Meaning kept people aligned. Alignment kept people alive. Let's go into the Hopi idea of soul. Because the Hopi idea of soul was not a floating eternal essence. It functioned more like continuity, memory, responsibility, a mechanism that bound individuals to land, ancestors, and future generations. It regulated behavior, it enforced accountability, it was practical. But here's the part most don't want to face, or it isn't brought to their awareness. None of those systems were neutral. They were adaptive models. They worked until conditions changed. When environment shifted, belief systems did not update. They hardened even more. That rigidity is where collapse begins. Modern spirituality romanticizes the poetry, yet ignores the mechanics. You see, life itself frameworks do not deny ancient wisdom, they explain it. So, in short, the nervous system seeks coherence. The mind seeks causality. Groups seek order. And we could ascertain that symbol systems emerge to stabilize perception under uncertainty. Soul, the idea and all the information about soul, was a compression tool. Astrology was a pattern index. Myth was memory storage. Even ritual was nervous system regulation. That is not disrespect, that is clarity. The ancients weren't describing lived experience. They were not defining the nature of reality itself. They told stories about what it feels like to be embedded in forces larger than the self. They did not prove those forces had intention, morality, or consciousness aimed at humans. Life itself does not require belief systems. Humans have and humans do. This work is not anti-ancient, it is post-symbolic. You respect the function without inheriting the fiction. You extract the signal or signals and you drop narrative. Most people cannot do this. They need romance. I did as well at once. You know, we need ancestors to be wiser. I went through that as well. They need soul stories to feel safe. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Most cultures can't sustain this coherence for long. You know, seeing without myth, regulating without ritual dependency, acting without cosmic reassurance. That's why often hearing anything like this will feel destabilizing. I know, but that's exactly why it matters.